Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.
Hi, I'm Rudra, and with me in the Gravify studio, we have Bangalore-based food critic Suman. Welcome, Suman.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on the show.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
A little bit about yourself, please.
Yeah, so as you said, my name is Suman, and I come from West Bengal and have been staying in Bangalore for around 5 years now. So as a profession, I am a public relations professional, and when I'm not doing that, I review restaurants in Bangalore. So that's what about me.
Okay, for how long have you been reviewing restaurants?
So it's been around 3.5 years that I started, writing about food, drinks and reviewing restaurants. So recently I've started writing in Bangalore-based magazines. Chef interviews is my forte right now. So that's what.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Okay, the latest hot topic is about the Padma Awards, whether or not chefs should be included to be recipients of that award. And Mr. Prakash Belwadi has very vehemently gone on to say that they should not be included. What is your take on that?
You know, I don't understand this whole point of debate about, whether the chefs should be included in the Padma Awards or not. Because, just like cinema or music, cooking is also an art. So I don't understand why the chefs and the cooks should not be awarded, with the Padma Awards. And I think it's a brilliant recommendation by the Ministry of Culture, and I wholeheartedly welcome this proposal from the ministry. So this is really good. I was talking about why Padma Awards is important part of even chefs and cooks' life. If you talk about that, there are so many budding chefs and cooks who is part of the industry, and this award would only boost their confidence. Still in India, I feel the parents play a major role in deciding the career for each and every one of us, and still I feel they don't see this career option as a good one. So if the government allows Padma Awards to be part of chefs and cooks, I think this will be a major boost even to the parents, because something like government is also recognizing. So I think this will be a major achievement if government allows it to be part of it. So that's about it.
I like the part where you said cooking is an art.
Absolutely,
so.
It is. Absolutely.
So in your opinion, which Indian chef do you think would be a worthy recipient for this award?
Interesting question again. So I'm speaking on behalf of all the foodies right now. So, and I believe most of them would agree with me when I say I think one chef who really deserves is Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. One reason, because he has been part of this culinary world from almost 2-3 decades. So he is the one I feel has changed the way our world looks at the Indian food. So I think he is the best person to start with, and I think he really deserves the Padma Award.
I think he is probably the only chef that everybody across all age groups is aware of. We don't know very many other Indian chefs.
Absolutely. Like if you ask the budding chefs and cooks who's still immature and still learning, and if you ask them, I think 8 out of 10 people will say that I see him as my idol or inspiration in life. So that's the kind of impact he has in the life of people. One cannot forget his show early on, Khana Khazana, right? Like how can you forget that? That was a pioneer of cooking shows in India. So I think he really deserves one.
Yeah, I second you on that one. Okay, I must ask you this question. As a critic, do you go to a restaurant or to an eating joint to enjoy the food or to find fault with it?
That's a tricky question, because most of the people doesn't like when you say negative things about the food. But being a food critic, definitely I go to enjoy the food. End of the day, that's my job. I do need to inform people what's good or what's bad in that place. So honestly, I don't know about people, but I do give a very mixed review about any place that I go about, right? There has to be something good about the place. There has to be something bad about the place, and people should know about it. So when a people is going to eat at a restaurant, he should know what to avoid and what to order. So that's my duty, to get the best out of any place to the people, and that's what I do.
Is your rating star based?
Absolutely. I do review places on the basis of stars on my blog. Okay. And if you see, so far in 3 years of my career on blogging, there are only 2 to 3 restaurants who has got 5 stars as of now. So yeah.
Being in Bangalore, how long have you been in Bangalore?
I've been in Bangalore for 5 years now.
Okay. Is there any favorite eating joint?
I think I talk about the 5-star restaurants, right? So I talk about 3 places actually. That's one of my favorites, and I keep going there. Okay. One is Benjarong. Okay. So it's in Alsur Road, and the second one is Banjara Melting Pot. Okay. It's in Kormangla. One interesting thing about the place is the restaurant is based in M.F. Hussein's house. So that's an amazing property, and I really think people should go there more often. It's a brilliant property there.
And what cuisine do they serve?
It's a multi-cuisine there. Okay. So it's up to you, what do you like there, and you get everything. Okay. And the third one, which is recently opened, is on the St. Mark's Road. It's Cafe Mazuna. Okay. It's like, after a long time, you know, when I went there last week, it was just amazing. Really good food. So this is the 3 restaurants that I feel is on top of the game at the moment in the Bangalore.
Any favorite watering holes?
Pubs, if you say, one pub which has recently gathered a lot of respect of the young crowd is Blue Frog, what I feel. It has not been a long time that is open, but if you see, it's packed crowd in the weekends. True. Packed crowd, literally packed. I was there last week for a gig there, and I was surprised, 9 p.m. and it's already full house. So I think Blue Frog is one pub in the city which is doing really nice.
Thank you so much, Suman, for joining us on Gravify.
Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.